Azimio la Umoja members of parliament have called for resignation of Health Cabinet Secretary Nakhumicha, accusing her of incompetence following delays in the posting of medical interns. The MPs, led by National Assembly Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi, have demanded that President William Ruto take immediate action to avert the impending doctors' strike. Our reporter Felix Wanjala bulletin with that story.
Members of Parliament were led by National Assembly Minority Leader Opiyo Wandayi, saying that the Health Cabinet Secretary has portrayed her incompetence by failing to agree with the Treasury to release funds for the doctors' welfare.
If the Health Cabinet Secretary is not able to make the National Treasury release funds for a critical ministry like hers, then she has no option but to quit, really. Maybe she's a joker. We don't know again. And maybe she does not understand the ministry and has not been able to make a compelling case for release of funds, or she just doesn't care.
I would want to call upon the Minister for Health and the Principal Secretary to resign.
KMPDU has started a 7-day strike after negotiation with the government on promotion and posting of interns failed to bear fruits.
Incompetence of the worst type for the Cabinet Secretary to keep lamenting that the National Treasury has not given her money. It is not for the doctors or Kenyans to look for money from the National Treasury. That is the work of the Cabinet Secretary.
We must understand that internship is critical. It is not the employment of doctors or the nurses who do it, or the pharmacists. It is a requirement, particularly for doctors, that they do it and then they get registered. So if you fail to get doctors who have graduated to do internship, you will not have doctors, because without internship, they cannot practice on their own, they cannot be employed, and if you intend to export them, despite our shortage, as I often hear, they cannot work out.
Azimio lawmakers urged Kenyans to support the doctors' strike, expressing that Kenya Kwanza's policies will lead to the collapse of health sector in the country.
Wamama wajawazito washikwe na uchungu wakimbia hospitali, hakuna madaktari. Wamama hawa tutawapoteza.
Opposition leaders warned over the doctors' strike, which they said will lead to health crisis, with no serious intervention being undertaken to address the issue affecting KMPDU. Members of Parliament warned President William Ruto to take immediate action over doctors' strike, which they have said will have higher consequences to Kenyans. Felix Wanjala, News Outlook, Tandao TV.